Everybody, just try to see. It's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. Hey, everybody, just try to see. It's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. And you sipping.
Ooh, right there, girl, right there.
It's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea.
MC Shakie is in the building.
I certainly have. welcome, Siblings of Sib Nation. I'm your host with the most, MC Shakie Live, and this is the Hot 99. This is the hottest late night show on these people here, internet. I promise you. Again, I am your host with the most, MC Shakie Live. If you don't know, you better ask some about it. Let me give me something to sip, and then we're going to the church now. We got a lot to talk about tonight, girl. Child. How y'all doing out there? Sib Nation, welcome. I think her name is Keisha. Hold on. I was looking at it while I was like, yes. Keisha, welcome. Let me tell you something, sister. If you hear your family, I tell people all the time, I don't have a fan in the world, but these here, Mr. Wise, these are the only fans that I have. If you hear your family. Oh, I love that tea, girl. I love that tea. So, child, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get over with the church announcements and we'll get right into it. Again, I'm your host with most, MC Shakie Live. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook at MC Shakie Live. I have content for Twitter that's just for Twitter. I have content for Instagram that's just for Instagram, and content for Snapchat that is for Snapchat. Facebook is the only one I'm not like really like. That's more like family stuff. But like I said, if you hear your family, go ahead and follow me on Facebook too while you're at it. Okay, check this out. What I need y'all to do for me right quick is a small favor. I need you to beat up the like button. I need you to bop the Mario coins out of the like button. The like button is right there in your corner somewhere. I think it's like about right here. Yes, go ahead and bop that like button for me. If you don't like it, you can bop the dislike button too. While you're over there, the subscribe button, beat her face in too. The like button, the subscribe button, beat them like they stole something. You heard me? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for doing it. It helps me out. It helps out the algorithm. It helps out the channel. It helps us out for what we do. I'll go ahead and scabble the internet all day so you don't have to. Tonight we just do at the Hot 99, we do recaps and all that. And we just talk about what's going on. Open discussion. It's so fun. We love it here. This is what we do. You heard me? Shout out again to the Sippers and Sip Nation. Y'all are the best. I wouldn't trade y'all in for nobody. You heard me? Oh, what else we got to do? Yes, make sure, as always, this and all of our shows are sponsored by Sip Cosmetics. Get your Sip Cosmetics. If you want this clean, clear, chocolate, caramel, mocha brown, whatever color skin you have, you want to take care of it, you got to give it some tea, sister. And we got the tea hazel. It's on sipcosmetics.net. Make sure you go. If you get in trouble getting there, it's not a problem, sister. Head on over to bitchwesip.com. Anywhere you want to go in Sip Nation, it's there. You can get your t-shirts, you can get your bonnets, you can get your mugs. You can get just about anything that you're looking for. And it also has the link to Sip Cosmetics there. And you get your stuff. We got the tea mist, the face tea mist. Oh, girl, y'all will love this. I swear to God, I can't even. I'm trying to show you the tea face mist. Oh, y'all will love that. I swear to God. Keeps your face nice and moisturized. Girl, it's everything. I promise you. What else we got going on tonight? Tonight is 6/9. So all my freaky sisters out there, it is 6/9 tonight. This is your night. I hope that after y'all go ahead and watch me for this good old one hot hour for hot topics and for mess. I hope y'all go ahead on and get y'all some. It's 6/9 tonight. Oh, thank you, HP Cuisines, my sister. And it's a titty bop time. If you want to see me do this dance called a titty bop, all you have to do is drop a little coindella here and there, and I'm a titty bop all night. I wouldn't mind. Drop a couple of coindellas. The cash app is $MC Shakie. I got the phone right here in case the cash app comes through. I will give you your titty bop that I owe you. And that's for you. Thank you, HP Cuisine, sister. It's a little titty bop. You heard me? What else we got to do, sisters? Oh, yeah, tonight is 6/9. It comes once a year. Y'all know what time it is, sister. If you got you a snack or something, tonight is the night to chew on him. I'm telling you. But don't forget, you got to get chewed on, too. 6/9 is 6/9 because of, this is not the Tekashi 6/9. It's the 6/9. It's the turn around and give me some 6'9". Did I miss? Oh, I missed like a dog, girl. I sure did. I sure did. She riding up on me, girl. What's going on, girl? Whew. Child, I guess the tip I took a lot out. Out. The fans come from Wise. I think she got them as wiseapparel.net. Um, she is the sister that she is a sipper, a long time sipper, and she does the fans. She started out giving me no, this is the second one she gave me. This is the first one she gave me. The shade fan, and then we got the your cancel fan. We got the green fan, the okay this fan. I think she's coming with some more fans. Make sure you get your fans from her. We're gonna it's a $ just MC Shakie. It's not $ MC Shakie live. HP Cuisines, that is wrong. 16 here on a night shift. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it, Mr. Aim. As long as you get you're gonna be all right. Thank y'all so much for joining me. We're gonna go ahead and get into these topics. We talk about a lot of different things as we go along, but we got some topics tonight that we have to discuss. As always, your comments are welcome, and we will bring it in with our first topic tonight. Our first topic comes from Chicago. Now, Chicago in the past 24 hours has had 18 people killed. In 24 hours. The city of Chicago has had its deadliest day in 60 years, with 18 people killed within 24 hours on May 3rd. Over the last weekend of May, 85 people were shot and 24 people were killed, according to the University of Chicago Crime Lab. This is coming from our friends at Ball Alert. And they said, we've never seen anything like it at all. Senior research director Max told the Chicago Sun, I don't even know how to put it into context. It's beyond anything that we've ever seen before. So the deadliest day in Chicago before that was in 91 when 13 people were killed. But today, and if you want to top that, you have to go back as far as 61. And so they don't know what's going on, but it's like what so I don't know what's happening in Chicago, but I wanted to do 18 people, 18 lives lost in a matter of 24 hours in one American city. So listen, so check this out. First of all, I'm gonna do this. We don't know the family, and every one of them was a murder, and it was a different circumstance from what I understand and from what I'm reading. And so I wanted to do a small moment of silence for the families. This is 18 families that are affected right now in the city of Chicago about this. 18 people is not $MC Shakie Live, it's $MC Shakie. It's not $MC Shakie Live. Whoever keep putting that Nikki, it's not $MC Shakie Live. It's $MC Shakie. So let's have a brief moment of silence and just take some acknowledgement for the families that are all right. So like I said, we're not sure exactly what's going on, but some of the victims were as young as 18 years old, 18-year-old. One was a father of two. It was it's some families that are affected by this, and I hope that whatever is going on or whatever turmoil that y'all in, that y'all find solace in that. And our thoughts and our prayers goes out to the people of Chicago. In fact, we have a few sippers in Chicago, and I do have family in Chicago as well as and so we need to. I hope that is addressed, but I would, and not to sound cliches, but if anything, I don't know if this is, it shows that defunding the police is not necessarily the same thing. Just like there are bad and good people, there are some police that have saved people's lives. Y'all do realize that. There are some that have taken lives, especially black lives, but there are some that have saved lives as well. So I want us to be mindful as we say, watch and say what comes out of our mouths, especially when it comes down to stuff like that there. Like, we don't necessarily want to say it all the time. So, oh, yeah, it just sound good. It doesn't always sound good. Yeah, it sound good there. Defund the police. Let's, whatever, run amok and do whatever until you have 18 murders and you need somebody with some type of expertise to solve them. So, we got to talk about both of them. They've got good, and exactly some Shell just said that. There are good people and bad people from all walks of life. So, you know, I'm sorry, Keisha. I know since the rioting, the gangs went into with the Mexican gang because they won't let them come into the village to shop. If this is gang stuff too, this is proof of the pudding that you need police to go and break some of that stuff up. That's just proof of the pudding. Somebody say I called the police last week and they were very nice. Now, some like I mean, we defunding the police is not the solution. There is a problem we have with racism in this country, and that's not you can't deny that. But what I don't think is definitely not the solution. You can't just let's just defund the police. That don't work either. That's not the solution because then you lead to stuff like this. And I'm not saying this is because of that, but this is proof that you do need some type of law and for civilized society. So we've talked about that. There's really nobody to cancel here, Sip Nation. So we'll move on to the next topic. Okay, give me what is that 504 girl? What's up, Frederick? Give me a thing I like, my baby. Okay, they say Lil Wayne was saved by a good wife. Yep, Uncle Bob. So I need a fair use audio commentary because this is coming from CNN and them girls is gonna them girls gonna them girls them girls come get their coins, girl. Them girls come get their coins. Let me just while she's putting up the fair use audio commentary thing, I will give y'all a brief preface about what this is about. Okay, so the guy that you see on your immediate there you go, Jimmy. That word for me. Um, so okay, how are y'all seeing it? I'm seeing it on my it should be on y'all right. This is my right hand. Yeah, y'all should be seeing it on your right, I guess. I don't know. So the older white guy that you're the one that's true, the younger looking white guy, his name is Chris Cuomo, and he's the brother of another person that we're gonna talk about tonight. But he's one of the anchors on CNN. He actually does a show that comes on right after that on CNN called Cuomo Primetime. Well, no, it must come on earlier, 8:45 Central. Okay, so because I'm before me, why do I? Well, I'm no, I'm seeing it after. I'm seeing it at about 10. Maybe because after I get off, I just go. I watch the NBC Night News and I watch this for a little while until I go to sleep. I go to sleep early. I'm trying to stay up a little bit tonight though, because I want to train myself. So this guy that you see on the left is Chris Cuomo, and he does a show called Primetime Cuomo. And he interviewed the attorney from former Officer Thomas Lane. Thomas Lane is one of the officers charged with aiding and abetting. He's not the officer that put his knee on George Floyd's neck. He is one of the officers that stood around and did nothing, and he was subsequently fired, and then he was actually arrested for aiding and abetting. And so that's what his charge was. And here his attorney. Now, as Cuomo was asking, so how do you defend this? Like, this is pretty much like cut and dry case. What do you do? And whatever. So this is what the attorney for Thomas Lane, who is currently being charged with aiding and abetting, which was just standing up there doing nothing. This is what he said. I want y'all to hear what the lawyer said his defense will be.
But if all of these people say, why didn't my client intercede? Well, if the public is there and they're so in an uproar about this, they didn't intercede either. And my client's down where he can't really see.
Hold on, counselor, hold on.
Okay. Now, so listen. This man just said that if his client, if everybody's so mad at his client for not doing nothing, well, all the people there didn't do nothing either. And so this is, hey, they do nothing. Okay, so let me just say this. True enough, there were people there with their phone out recording what was going on. There were people recording, and there were people actually there as bystanders. There were people across the street. There were people in the store. There were people recording. There were people around. Early reports have several people there. That was not. I don't think there was an exact number given as far as an estimate. I didn't read it if it was, but it was several people there. And true enough, the several people did not interject themselves or intercede or do anything. That is true. He's 100% right. Those people didn't do anything. Now, do those people bear any type of fault? Perhaps. And that is an argument for some. If you was there, seeing an innocent, well, if seeing a black man getting done what was done to Floyd, would you interject? That's a question. Even though they're police, even though you might go to jail, the fact that you could possibly save a life, would you interject? Would you say something? Would you do something? And that is a good argument for us as a people. Oh, somebody listening to me? Oh, shoot, it's about time. Okay, so now with that being said, this is what I'm gonna say about that. I was highly upset with this at first. I was really highly upset, but I have to agree with him that on this part, because my black ass wouldn't have did nothing. I'm scared of the police. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I don't like them. I did 10 years in jail. I don't like them. I don't like to be around them. I'm okay with some. I mean, I know they're necessary. I understand, but I don't trust them. It is what it is. As a black man, I just, this is not my thing. I don't like to mess with them or like to fool with them. I just keep it pushing when they're around. I've seen the black police do more work. I've seen black correctional officers do more wrong than white correctional officers half the time. And so with that being said, that is a viewpoint on that. However, the innocent bystanders are not on trial. The innocent bystanders have not been charged. In the eyes of the law, the innocent bystanders are just that, innocent bystanders. The innocent bystanders bear no responsibility civilly or criminally at this point in time. His client, however, does, because the differentiation between an innocent bystander, which is in this time being considered a civilian, and a peace officer is one is getting paid to do a job. And that job is to protect and serve the civilians. In this case, the suspect, because he was innocent until proven guilty, constitutes a civilian. So at the same time, he did not do his job. He did not protect a civilian. He did not protect the other civilians, and he allowed this thing to happen. That's the big difference here. Yes, true enough, the innocent bystanders didn't do anything. And maybe that's a moral thing in the community that we have to discuss for ourselves. But of course, an innocent bystander is not getting paid to be an innocent bystander. They're just an innocent bystander. Your client, sir, is being paid to be a peace officer. He gets a check. It might be a lot, but he gets a check. He gets pension. He gets all this stuff to be a peace officer. He failed to do the one job that we pay him for. We pay him via our taxes, that they take our checks, and everything else. With that being said, sir, Mr. Gray, that was by far one of the dumbest things I have heard in my entire life. And I have met people that alleged to be astronauts, and I know, listen, I have listened to Raynell Stewart talk about stuff, and I know by far she's a big dummy. I have listened to Just E. Dupont talk about business, who obviously does not know the first thing about life, let alone business, but being a crook. And these are two stupid people. And these are two big dummies. Everything about them is big dummies. And by far, what you have just said, sir, outweighs anything that them dummies have ever said. If you put them two dummies together and take every dumb thing they ever said about being as dumb as they are, then you, sir, are not. They are in no comparison to you. You, sir, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That was the dumbest piece of defense I've ever heard. And I don't know how they don't. I don't know how they don't come and snatch your law license. I don't know where you got your law degree from. I need to look that up and find out. But they need to take it back. They need to take your law degree back. Roll that man and motherfucker up and bop you across the head with it like that. That's what they need to do because you have just gotten the award for being the biggest dummy I've ever heard in my 37 years of existence. You saw a dummy. If you was my lawyer, I will fire you expeditiously. I would say that's the best you got. What? My life is on the line. My career is on the line. They can find me civilly for this. They can find me criminally for this. I could do time. I could have to pay money. I could do all kind of stuff. And the best you could come up with was they ain't do nothing either. And then you had the audacity and the veracity. You have the audacity and the veracity to carry your sir. You older than you the only person I know older than Tim Buck. Now you have the audacity and the veracity to carry your Kris Kringle, crumply, Golden Girls, Blanche Deborah robe, wrinkly time face to national television. National television and say some stupidness like that. Thomas Lane, you are going to get the maximum. If I was a juror, your lawyer would get up there and talk that foolishness, and I will find you guilty so fast and sentence you to the maximum that is. Thomas Lane, you deserve the maximum because you ain't do nothing. And I'm glad you got this dummy as a lawyer to say some stupidness like that. And also, to pay attention. People, don't go to sleep because this is some foolishness.
Two things. One,
Chris Cuomo actually went ahead and aired him out. If y'all want to get the full thing, I don't want to play it all because you know how CNN is with their stuff, girl. And you can go see it's on my Instagram page. He's the dummy. He's a dummy. Maybe the lawyer put it in Khia and try to get him convicted. I hope so. I hope so. So what do y'all want to do? Simulation. I think it's safe to say we could just do this here. But Thomas Lane, you've been canceled since day one. But Earl Grey, the lawyer, on behalf of Simulation, you're canceled. And you bitch you. I can't believe you. On top of next story. Okay. So yesterday we talked a little bit about Eve, and we talked about how she has her issues with the interracial relationship. Now, this young man and young lady are Serena Williams and Alex Ohanian. I apologize if I'm messing up your name. But he said so. He is the president of Reddit, which is a social network. I actually have a Reddit for y'all. It's MC Shakie Live on Reddit. Reddit is more like they do like little questions and stuff. It's kind of good. I'm gonna tell you what else helps me on Reddit. As y'all know, I'm doing some credit report stuff, and I got some insight from Reddit on there as well. They got some good stuff. It's different little things. Some stuff. So that's what Reddit is, in case y'all didn't know. Because and don't feel bad because I didn't know what it was. And for y'all that didn't know, I'm sorry. This is something. It feels new to me. I just discovered Reddit recently. I said it. So what he does, he says he will be stepping down from his position at Reddit and calling for a black candidate to take his place. He also donated $1 million to Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights campaign, while he stated that he and Serena's 2-year-old daughter influenced his decision. Rumors began swirling, stating that it was Serena who actually forced him to do it as a call to action, but the couple set the record straight. He said, I thought about what those dollars could do, and with my privilege, I want to do something meaningful to start to show a change. I wanted to put as much weight behind the gesture as I could because I thought I owed it to you and I owed it to her. Alexis continued, one of the things that really broke me at some point in the last week was Olympia, which is their daughter, is going to have to talk with you about how she's going to have to work that much harder, how she's going to have to deal with this much more, and that's what pisses him off. He also emphasizes the need for diversity, noted that as white man, he's never felt uncomfortable in a room with billionaires, while surrendering that even though she's black celebrity and international now anyway, she still feels it. It's sad that someone at my level has had to accept being paid less and accept so many different things because of the color of my skin. I think I'd be very angry, very spiteful, and very jealous if I didn't have the spiritual background. All right. So that's coming from my page, Some Like It, Tiana. So listen, thank you, Alex, for stepping down and for trying to make sure you get a black person involved with that. Uh, I don't think so that's good. Thank you for the $1 million to the Colin Kaepernick Know Your Rights camp. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate that. We appreciate that as black people. But it took all this for y'all to see that. You have a black wife and a black daughter. It took all of this. Say now your job is Ellis. Ellis probably has his stock in ready, so his money is his money go come. Then people like that don't work no more, girl. And then Serena got them coin Dallas, girl. We can't do this handout. you know, is it a little too late, brother? I mean, you do. Thank you. We appreciate it. I mean, I, are they doing this to make themselves feel better? Y'all think some of them? And I worry about that a lot. I really do. I really do. Because you really can't trust them. The mayonnaise too much, girl. Raisins in his cold potato salad, cold. You can't really trust that too much, sister. You got to really watch like what they're really doing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know. All right, so what y'all want to do with Alex, girl? What y'all want to do with Serena Williams' husband, girl? Y'all gonna he trying something. He trying something. He's trying something. He trying something. Donate $1 million and step down, put a black man in there or a black woman. They say he's doing it for clout. Okay? Because ain't nobody was worried about no Reddit like that, girl. They say all clear people went by his campaign. They did too much damage. It's white guilt, but I'll take it. Okay. Probation pass. Is that the reason? I don't know. Absolutely fake. They say bye, girl, bye. But hell, if we gotta get it by white guilt, let's get it, okay? No, can't trust it. Okay, so we don't have an automatic cancellation on Mr. Alexis, whatever his name is, child. So, sir. So as the vote is split, I'll go ahead and make the decision. Submission is going to put you on probation for right now. We want to see you continue doing the right thing, and we'll review this as a matter. We'll review this matter. Stay off the docket, and you'll be all right. We'll put you on probation for right now. We're gonna give him a pass. It's still over me, Phil. Okay, so we're gonna give him a pass, and we'll see what you talk about on another occasion. Just keep it straight, young man, and you'll be okay. Next. All right, so listen. Okay, so we've all seen the video that went viral like a billion times of these police in Buffalo, New York, basically bulldozing this 75-year-old man who was just by himself protesting. It looks to me he was peacefully. It didn't seem like he was about to do them anything. I would have not been scared of him if I was a police in full tactical gear with 100 police around me, and you got one 75-year-old man walking up talking smack. So with that being said, Donald Trump went on a rampage saying that the protester that was shoved by the police could have been an ANTIFA provocateur. Now let's look and see exactly what that is. I have no. I mean, I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. Antifa. I know it means like he was just supposed to be like this supposed to be staged. They were trying to say it was staged, right? But I don't know what that means. Like it was. What the fuck is an Antifa provocateur? Like what the hell is it? Come on, Google. Meaning. Okay. An anti-fascist? Okay, so Antifa is a predominantly left-wing, anti-fascist political activist movement in the United States. Compromising. Okay, so so what does the provocateur mean? That means like somebody's provoking the it's somebody who's provoking stuff. Okay. Okay. So Trump saying the man was just provoking the police. This was not there was bullshit. He said he was pushed away after appearing to scan police communications in order to block out the equipment. On I watched, he fell harder than was pushed. Was aiming scanner. Could be a setup. That's what Trump is saying. Don't get too tripped. He was like, don't trip about this. Police all right. Go ahead and knock them 75-year-old niggas down. Knock them down, knock them down. Wale chimed in and said, girl, we see the footage. Okay, so I know Wale's voice in my mind, but when I read this, I literally read this in my own voice and stuff. I literally read this. This came to me like, girl, we see the footage. Because in my mind, I was sleep side thinking it like, girl, seriously? That's what you're going to do? And so Wale chimed in and said, girl, we see the footage. And so slay Wale, sister. Slay. All right, Wale Shiana. I love it, girl. I love it. You like it, I like it. But I read this in my voice. But yes, the old man was beating. Let's look at so which goes on top of the next story, which is Chris Cuomo brother Andrew, who is the governor of New York. This is what he says
about. What, you think it was staged? You think the blood coming out of his head was staged? Is that what you're saying? You saw his head hit the pavement. You see blood on the pavement. Maybe he fell harder than he was pushed. How reckless, how irresponsible, how mean, how cruel. I mean, if there was ever a reprehensible, dumb comment, and from the President of the United States, at this moment of anguish and anger, what does he do? Pours gasoline on the fire. What do you?
Okay. It just doesn't give me stage. It doesn't give me like this is warranted. He's 75 years old. It don't look like he's about to shoot nobody really. Even if he got, you know, it's just what kind of world are we living in and building? Especially when the president comes and say, you know, child, they staged that. His own clear people. So listen, all of those people resigned after this. Every single last one of them, the whole team resigned. And they're talking about charging them. And they're talking about civil suits and stuff like that. They say, okay, child, I would have felt hard too, run my cars. Okay. I love outrageous white men when they it is just directed correctly. Okay, so check this out. I want to so y- Trump has been canceled so much.
What do you think it was?
I appreciate Governor Andrew Cuomo going against the president and saying what he says, especially when his state is a pivotal point and where they might need federal aid. And you know how Trump is with the federal aid. Look, I ain't giving it to you, let you do what I say, type stuff. So I appreciate him stepping out and saying exactly what he need to say. So instead of a cancellation, what I would like to do, Sim Nation, with y'all permission, is give Cuomo a free pass that he could use in case he do something stupid, which probably, all them people be having to be doing every now and then. He's Italian, and I don't really consider themselves all the way clear. Like the rest of them, they feel like they like the mayonnaise with olive oil. They got the new olive oil mayonnaise. They got the regular mayonnaise that's just white, but they got the olive oil mayonnaise. That's them, and so they think they self is a little more like a little less clear than the clear. So I want to go ahead, if that's cool with y'all, just give him one free pass, so you can say one stupid thing. If we're gonna let you pass, we're gonna without canceling it, just because you went ahead and addressed that dummy that's sitting up in the Oval Office. We appreciate you for that. We're gonna go ahead and give you one time and one time only. So the next stupid thing you say is gonna be on us. For the clip people. On to our next story. The clip people is the clear people is like a big dick nigga. You can't live with them and you can't live without them. That's what they is. They here. They can't just here. They ain't going anywhere. We got to deal with them some type of way. You can't just cancel them all. Some of them, we're going to need a couple of them to do stuff here and there. It is what it is. Y'all got to take y'all lick. Y'all can't, no matter what, they're not going to just disappear tomorrow. You feel me? The clear people just not going to wake up and just disappear. So we got, so there has, and I'm not saying that we gotta stop our calls or we have to do something, completely just whatever. We need, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But the clear people are here; they ain't going nowhere, and so we got to figure out something to deal with them in a way. So a couple of them gonna have to make it, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is our next story. So this is somebody else says, child, y'all favorite comedian and influencer, B. Simone, is earning backlash after speaking with Nick Cannon on his show. Nick Cannon more saying that she can't date a man working a 9 to 5. The interview was actually from a couple weeks ago, but the powers that be on Black Twitter made it resurface. Let's listen to that.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
B.
think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
Sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m. And you,
okay, all right,
he has to be an entrepreneur.
a business owner. He getting one of them stimulus packages from Donald Trump, one of the small business loans, and he ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction. He can't have
All right, so early reports was coming in as this woman used to sleep in a car. Sit Nation, y'all went up in an uproar. Y'all comment on this a lot. Let me see if I can get to it. But they said she used to sleep in a car. She was y'all drug her. People just say ugly, just ugly. Some annoying. They call this girl a baked potato. It's the girl you look like a baked potato. Okay. Listen. Sippers. She just be talking out her ass. Okay. So listen. You like who you like. It is what it is. You can't help who you like sometimes. But I think what she was trying to say, and it's going to sound like I'm trying to make an excuse for this dummy. She's a dummy. Let's clear this up. She's a dummy. Be someone you bitch you's a dummy. use a dummy. It's no question about that. B Simone, you bitch you, use a dummy. I'm gonna just clear that up right quick. Use a dummy. I said it, it is what it is. Use a dummy. But I think what this dummy was trying to say was, I would like a man to match my energy. They got people going 9 to 5s making thousands of dollars out. They got people work for companies that work 9 to 5, getting stock options and everything else. This is happening. There are people working 9 to 5s on salaries, and they committed to being in 9 to 5. There are people that with real jobs that's not only making real money, but making real movements and doing real things in this world. Don't sleep on a 9 to 5. Sometimes we need people to do 9 to 5 just like we need people to be business owners. They need people to be consumers. They need people to be producers. They need people supply and demand, everything, supply chain, all this stuff like that. And I think what the system meant to say was, I would like somebody to match my energy. That part I can understand. I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and get it at 3, and the least you can do is work a 9 to 5. We should be able to match each other's energy some type of way. 2 is, let me tell you something. And what she wanted to say, but she's just too dumb to say it, was that, check it out. It's 2 hustlers, not a hustler and a leech. I said this on Twitter one time before. Y'all gotta go scroll up and down or something and find out what I was talking about. But it has to be 2. It has to be 2 hustlers, not a hustler and not a leech. This girl is a dummy. I don't think it's about her being greedy. I just think she's just dumb and don't know how to talk about what she really meant to say. Like they said, this happened 2 weeks ago. They're bringing her up. Y'all rung her up. There was maybe 1 or 2 people that kind of agree with her. But I got what she was trying to say, was that she was trying to match. I want somebody to match my energy. Don't get me getting up and whatever. Now, as far as shitting on people that do 9 to 5, just don't forget where you came from, sister. Let me tell you something. Nobody, not a single soul. Let me tell you who's undefeated for real. You're talking about this person being undefeated. Let me tell you something. What's undefeated, sister? Time. Just like you up today. Guess what's gonna happen so easily tomorrow? Everybody had a decline in their careers. Every single person, every celebrity, everything. There was a time when Michael Jackson was selling 50 million albums on opening weekend. The next album dropped to 40. The next one, 20, 30, 10, whatever. Michael Jackson, one of his last albums, his story was considered by his standards a flop for what they put in. And go look at his story. It was a 2-disc album he put out. He put out thinking it was going to be the resurgence of his career. Paying R. Kelly and all these people to write. Jay-Z was on it. Spent so much money on the album ain't even break even. It is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had an album that didn't even break even. Michael Jackson, the greatest entertainer to ever be on this planet Earth. The greatest. I want somebody to dispute that with me. He was the greatest entertainer. I'm not saying he's the greatest singer. I'm not saying he's the greatest dancer. I'm saying he's the greatest entertainer that encompasses singing, dancing, entertaining completely. He was the greatest to ever walk this planet, and I don't care what nobody say about no Prince or anybody else. Shout out to Prince. I love him. He was very entertaining. He wasn't no Michael Jackson. The next greatest entertainer to walk this Prince, one Beyonce knows. That's all. I'll do it all day with you. Don't play with me. I can prove it. The next greatest entertainer to walk this planet was a woman. Her name was one Beyonce knows. And I'm not talking about singing or dancing. I'm talking about entertaining. There's a difference. As an entertainer, I know some people can sing. They got many people sing better than Michael Jackson. Many people sing better than Beyonce. And there's people that dance. They got many people that dance better than Beyonce, better than Michael Jackson. I'm talking about putting it both together, having a stage presence, crowd control, command, know how to react and interact with the audience, do it under pressure, 2 or 3 times, not missing a beat, not missing a move. Go look at it. Nobody can do it like them. Nobody. Beyonce is number 2. She ain't no Mike. Not yet anyway. Maybe she'll be that one day. She ain't no Mike. I looked at them on the entertainment categories. Mike was not to be played with on that entertainment. And guess what, Mike, the greatest entertainer that ever exists on this planet Earth, did. He had flops. He went down. So if the greatest entertainer, Beyonce, is going to have a downside. There's going to be a time when she's not going to be able to sell. She's going to get old. There's going to be a new Beyonce coming up. There's a new Michael coming up. Their legends, don't get it twisted, but there's a new one. On this earth today, many people could argue that outside of before Beyonce female wise, it would have been what, Whitney or something. But so when Whitney was at her prime, there was Beyonce sitting out there looking like, okay, all right. So Whitney's singing like this and blah, 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 and dying to do this and blah blah blah. Let me put this together and craft myself. So right now that they're on this planet somewhere, there's somebody, be someone you're a comedian. I don't know what you do, girl. Whatever you do. Just like you're doing your little comedy or whatever it is you do, influencing. There's some little girl right now that's influencing, like, okay, she looking at you, she looking at everybody else that do what she do. Okay, put this together. This is how I do it. And she waiting to take your spot, sister. So while you're sitting there, you better get you somebody with a little stability, because what thing about this entertainment business, it can go down. You're gonna have to retire. You ain't gonna be no buck tooth ugly. What? They call you a baked potato, sister. And you talk about a nigga with a 9 to 5. Say what you mean and say right. And stop offending people that you're gonna actually have to rely on one day. You right, FAH, my bad, girl. So, what y'all want to do with this girl? Because I'd have been a start on this girl, this hot potato girl. Do it hot potato style, rap it hot potato style. You starting an argument in the comments about Whitney and ain't no argument. Mike the best, Beyonce number 2. Tina Turner is the original Beyonce. Okay, Tina, I'm sorry. Whoever. Didn't matter who was before her. I'm just saying, when Tina Turner was doing nothing, it was somebody. Pop that dude. Peace of home. On behalf of Sim Nation, they have spoken. You're canceled. You're canceled, you bitch. You are canceled. On to the next story. Okay. That's not the story. That's not the story. That is not the story. The story is about. Where's the story? It's not the story. Oh. Okay, so this is why this is a story I want to talk about real quickly, because we move on to the next story. So Michael Jordan catches a big ass blue ball in a $3 million fishing tournament. He wins $3 million. Michael Jordan is the best at everything, I guess. You know, whatever. Air Jordan, he's just, you know, he won another $3 million. $3.4 million in prize money. There he goes smiling like, yeah, I'm just whatever. You know, listen. So Michael Jordan, so this is what I was gonna do. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, cause I'm looking at this like, this is what you do, like you and all these clear mayonnaise people running around here catching fish when this is what's going on. What are you doing for black people? So look, thankfully TMZ, this is for our friends at TMZ. They said what he did for black people right under the article, which is his Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand got together and donated $100 million to racial equality organizations. And so I was like, okay, all right. So I was like, Michael Jordan, let's talk about the prisons you own. You feel what I'm saying? Let's talk about the prisons you own, since you was donating $100 million to the stuff. And so I was gonna go in on him. I was about to say, you did that, but you don't tell about how you get the money from. He wants to be clear, so bad. So yeah, he donated $100 million. Him and the brand. So that's some of Nike money too now. Don't think like it was just all him. Okay. So I was gonna go in on him. I swear to God, I was about to dive in, because you know how I feel about prison reform and stuff like that. Racial equality, you know, I don't know. Where is the money going? That's a good question. Somebody said, where the money going? That might be another topic for another day. The TMZ organization, Jordan is the black community, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he make $100 million off of Jordan. Jordan costs $14 to make, they say. $6. It makes $14 when they get a ship here. Oh no. We're announcing that Michael Jordan and Jordan brand will be donated $100 million over the next 10 years to organizations dedicated to ensuring racial equality, social justice, and greater access to education. So that's over 10 years. So like $10 million a year, average. And it says different organizations. You're probably going to do a grant, and you have to apply for the grant. That's probably how that's going to work for the organizations. There is no specific organization, and it's not tomorrow. It's over the next 10 years. So basically, what they make off of one seasonal Jordan sale. Now look, but then I found out this, y'all. He don't own he doesn't own the prisons. It's actually another Michael Jordan that owns the prison, according to him. So listen, so this is how this all got confused. It was a rumor started where Nike was using prison labor to make parts of the shoe. And so Nike's association with Michael Jordan had people looking at him. Now there is a Michael Jordan, and that Michael Jordan is from Portland, Oregon. He just has the namesake. And this is an article about private prisons and mass incarceration, which I'm totally against the privatization of prison. I think the privatization of prison is the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life. I think that's stupid. I was a victim of private prison when I said this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm messing with the mic. I'm messing with the mic right now. That's me. If y'all heard me go up or down, it was me. But private prisons are the dumbest thing ever in the history of humanity. It's dumber than crayon makeup and canola early for hair growth. It's dumber than those. I'm just telling you, it's just dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Y'all can hear me now? It was me. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? My bad. I was playing with the mic. I don't know. Hey. I did that. My bad. Yeah, it's dumb. It's private prisons is dumb. Listen, they make money off of. This is why private prisons is dumb. They make money off of the amount of time human beings are housed in their facility. If the crime rate goes down, they don't get money. That's how they make money. Their only profit point is this. If I'm in jail a day, the state pays them a fee per day to house me. Usually between $50 and $100 per inmate. So they want to build big old prisons to house as many inmates as they can. Remember I used to tell y'all in the prisons about the big old warehouses where it used to be stacked 3-4 people high? It's like, wow, it looked like a big old car garage, 3-4 beds high to make sure that they can get the maximum amount of inmates in there because they make money as the amount of inmates that they have. If they have 2 inmates in there, they're going to get paid $60. If they have 200, they're going to be $6,000. It's that difference. That's the only way those things make money. But this is what they do. They have the power to take away what's called good time that you've earned. They have the power to give you programs that earn good time, which, fill me out. What's the incentive for me giving you a program? Now, programs that earn good time are usually programs that stop you from coming back to jail. The reentry program and the feds don't do it like that. The state does. The psychology, those different programs and classes that you take, they earn good time. You come home early. Those private prisons, they don't want to give you that. Why? Why would I want you to go home 100 days earlier? That's $6,000 more I'm not making off of you. The next part of that about that, I'm going to write you up and find you guilty of the smallest things that I could possibly find. So that I'm gonna make it so hard on you, pack y'all in here, make y'all mad, make y'all want to fight, make y'all do this, make y'all do that, give y'all phones, find them and take them from y'all cell phone, nitpick over the smallest, dumbest stuff to do this. Why do I don't want y'all to go home early. Why? I don't. It's no incentive to me to make money. I don't profit if you go home early. And I want you to come back. So while you're here, I'm going to give you all the foolishness, the drugs, and everything that you could possibly think of to make sure that you are comfortable here. Good stove, TV, commissary, boy call. I'm going to make you so comfortable here that the drugs come in freely. So that you know you can do your time if you come back. Come on back here. I'm still low. Sorry. So why private prisons is the absolute dumbest thing ever. I hope y'all could have heard what I said because I'm not good. It is the dumbest thing ever. All right. So, but that's the wrong Michael Jordan. It was a different Michael Jordan. So I have to apologize to Michael. Thank you for the $100 million. I guess we'll try to figure out where it's going and where it's coming from on a later date. On to the next story. I'm sorry. Do y'all want to cancel him? He gave away $100 million. I mean, if he don't, he's going fishing with white people making more money anyway. Contraband could be the smallest thing. Yeah. Y'all want to You don't. Y'all cancel the mic or y'all gonna let him make it, girl? What y'all gonna do to Mike? Y'all let me free. Now apparently he owe him a little apology about the prison stuff. All right, yeah, because it's not him, it's a different Mike. Cancel. I want to see the money up front. Okay. That Michael Jordan is not the one with the money in prison. It's a white man. What a money. Yep. I have a okay. So no cancel. I can't. No cancel on Mike. No cancel on Mike. Mike, you'd have made it. Congratulations. Okay. So our next story is one of humor. So listen, yesterday I told y'all we had to go into the Khia situation with Khia because I didn't know what she had said. But I will go ahead and we will post. This comes from our friends that are on site who actually recorded the whole thing and just blotted out all the foolishness that she was talking about. So we're gonna listen to a little bit about what she said about Trina yesterday, give a recap of what she said about Bobby Lice yesterday, and go in.
No need for retracting your statement, bitch. You make what you say. We have been right each and every time. Bitch ain't got nan time. The queen ain't been right about this nothing asshole. Now the people know the truth because our pussy's true colors came shining through, but she wanna act like she's sorry. You got Marilyn Monroe and Lil Kim flicking by the head, telling up in your house I got a Sata and Queen of Phoenix Shakur hanging up in mine. Bitch, I knew you wasn't for the black people when you called my traditional African head garment, wrap, and dressing dirty motherfucking sheets, and I've been on your ass ever since, and I ain't letting my foot come up off the gas, bitch. Bitch, I dare you open your mouth, slut bucket, and call somebody anything after all the tricking you done for the past motherfucking 48 years. Gonna rub this whole dog nose in this shit so she'll know not to shit on our carpet no more. Oh, long face, droopy eye, bitch. Gag order. This is the last dog show that you will do. Your last performance, motherfucker. Let's talk about the order. This is the case of the saddest basset hound getting stomped 12 feet underground without a coin to be found. Bitch, you've been out of order. Your pussy decay has started affecting your brain, and we the people are canceling your nut bucket ass once and for all. We the people versus Katrina's Pussy Harbor, aka the saddest basset hound that never left the ground without a coin to be found. Sourpuss, you are being charged with being a dumb bitch, over talking your ass, talking shit, and trying to apologize for it.
Okay, so she reads her for a good old 8 minutes. Y'all go on site and get the rest. Bobby Lice did comment on that, say obsessed and delusional. I would be so tired for reading someone for 20 years. Well, Bobby Lice, you are a big dummy. She got you together too. Let's go into it. Let's talk about it.
Bobby, yup, butt. Thick dick in the booty ass tail is pancake batter. Face melting like the wizard from Wizard of Oz. Motherfucker looking like the Walking Dead, like you still ain't took your goddamn true barber. In that goddamn Lonnie Love roll, bitch. The motherfucking roll was big as Lonnie Love body, motherfucker trying to goddamn read, motherfucker. You need to put an N95 mask on that badussy and stop getting the people sick. Why you trying to read the queen with all them goddamn lies and stories you was telling that tired ass motherfucking read, bitch? Wearing them motherfucking knee-highs bent over from the back, trying to show the world them anal warts all on your motherfucking ass, bitch. is bust wide open like a motherfucking blooming onion all over the goddamn internet. It's the fact that you showing all your anal warts on motherfucking OnlyFans for pennies, bitch. It's the fact that you sucking sick because you ain't making no money on Love and Hip Hop, bitch. It's a fact because the Gag Nation sucked the facts in. I don't be looking for your pictures, bitch. I don't be looking for your videos. The show is called Gag Order, bitch. You in court, bitch. When you go to court, that means you done committed a crime, bitch. We have to find you guilty of the gag in order for you to make my docket. I get a lot of emails every day. Everybody don't make the docket. But if you are guilty of the gag, and we the people find you guilty of the gag, we are going to gag you. Ain't nothing personal. Everybody can make my docket.
Okay, so guys, check out. Khia, this is what I got to say, sister. Real talk. Before we get into anything else, let me tell you something. And this is me. All right, so I'm really not on her like that. Be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. I'm really not on her like that. But I will say this. I like it when she read without reading off the paper. As a person who could read a bitch too, the reading off the paper to me, it just feels like it's a little, it's cute or whatever, and it's funny, haha. But when you're not reading on that paper, I think it's more, I don't know, like I feel like when she was reading Bobby, like she wasn't on the paper. And when she was reading Trina, it was on the paper. And I like it when she read off the paper. I don't got no paper, girl. I don't know. I never had a piece of paper in my life reading a bitch, girl. I don't use the paper. No, no shade to the girls that do. If she wants to use the paper, girl, she use the paper. If she don't want to use the paper, that's on her. The reading off the paper is basically a sentence in the court. I got you. I get it. I get the motif for the court. You know what I'm saying? I just, and you're right. I mean, it goes for her thing, and that's cool. Hey, I'm not shitting on her or nothing like that. I just, I like the reads. I just like a reading bitch off of bitch. It got to come off that DOME. You hear me? I like that person. But, okay. So that's what happened yesterday as far as the gag order show went in regards to Trina, Bobby Lights, whatever. Yesterday, though, we did present the girl Geisha, who actually read Trina as well. However, I want to point out something there too. Somebody said in the comments, I had posted to my page today, somebody put in the comments that Geisha should actually get with Khia and get together and read Trina. Y'all did not let Trina make it for nothing. For poor thing. Bless her stupid little heart. Nobody wants to let her make it. So, sister, I don't think Geisha's going to do that because Geisha actually read Khia as well. And so we're going to get into girl Geisha. Because let me close this out. We're going to get into her. Why is this not? Okay. That's the first one. That's the one I want.
So Khia was roasting Trina back to back on Twitter, and she decided to take the time out of her busy chirping schedule to take a jab at me. She was roasting some chick, and she said the chick was my mom. Oh, no, the hell you didn't. I'm going to need you to invest your time into that picture that's floating around going viral of your areolas looking like dead people. Now, I've been waiting for your extra large gums to come for me. Now, I don't know how these people think you the roast queen, but I'm here to set the record straight. For years, you've been calling Trina sour pussy, and your pussy been sour since the age 13. You've been taking in wormy spermatozoid from this pedophile, and you let this child lover impregnate you twice. Why you always keeping your baby daddy / husband in hiding, Khia? Are you ashamed of him? Is it because Willie looks like Father Christmas? You don't want people to know that he got your vagina smelling like mothballs and Bengay, Navy snuff, an Irish heart, fishtail pipe, a used urinated depend, the old folks home. You are mad with everybody in the industry because you got to go to bed with a granddaddy every night. Now let me tell your cockeyed sunflower dress wearing ass something. I am not Katrina Laverne Teller. You gag, I toe tag. You throw jabs, I throw bows. Hell, it ain't nobody's fault but your ancestors that you look like a Rastafarian bedbug. And wearing choir robes on your head all the time ain't making it no better. That is not gonna get you in the rapture. Did you do any songs with any celebrities lately, Khia, and end up in the TV again? Cause Janet Jackson sure ain't want your funny looking ass on the set. I'm still trying to find out how is your gums bigger than your teeth. You say I don't have a hit, but where they having a hit get you? Shakaya, have you performed My Neck and My Back lately? And at somebody's backyard barbecue don't count. Ain't you on YouTube like me? Karma is real. You stole Uwe Jive song. That's why you ain't making far. Can you even close your mouth? Is that even possible, girl? You got so many teeth in your mouth. It look like they're playing tag. You're it. And how you get kicked out of Section 8 in Tampa when your rent was only $5? Girl, you couldn't cover that tab with that car wash you had for a whole shine. And we the people want to know after Tab sent them people to whoop your ass in New York. What happened after that? Did 106 and Park reschedule? Yeah, probably not. You be in front of that bookshelf going live. I know you smell like wood. I just want to know why you look like a gerbil. And you knew your body looked like an ostrich. That's why you went up under the knife. And you got the wrong thing done. They were supposed to break your shins because your legs look like an upside down V. Now let's get back to this $5 rent. You couldn't afford chicken and fries? A pound could get you a number 2 at Burger King, bitch. But you got 285 hits. But I forgot you don't get the royalties. Oh, no. I guess you gonna be on top forever. Your nostrils so wide, girl. You been playing in any powdery substance lately? Cause you could snort a whale out the Pacific. Snort a full-grown man out his boxer. Snort a white cloud out the sky. Snort them 2 tarnished goals out your mouth. Snort your subscribers right off of YouTube. Snort ooey jive right.
Hold up. So Taylor Watts, sister, I'm on nobody's side. I don't know any of these people. It's just funny to me. So let's get that. So you don't have to see whose side I'm on, sister. I'm on a sipper side. I don't have a dog in this fight. Fuck all of them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Khia, fuck Geisha, with all of them. I don't give a fuck about these people. So Taylor Watts, sister, I'm not on nobody's side. I don't give a damn about none of them. I'm on the sipper side. This is just funny. And so I'm going to laugh. I don't give a fuck about Khia don't pay no money bills, and neither does Geisha. I don't give a damn about either one of these people. I don't know them or could care less. I don't pick no sides. I think they're both foolish, to be honest with you. Is you ready? So can I finish listening to this? Fuck. I don't give a fuck about no Khia. If I was reading off the paper, I'd be the Queen of Rose too. I don't know if this lady read off the paper. She may be too. I don't know, but if she read off the paper,
Khia gonna go cry in her van. That's the only thing she got left since she killed her own career. When you found out T.S. Madison patting the Queen's Court, I know your neck and your back gave out. What happened, Khia? You didn't have the money to chip in? Oh no. By the way, tell Willie they got Viagra on sale.
Okay, so Taylor Watts. So look, Taylor Watts' sister. Taylor Watts' sister. Listen, this is a show of entertainment. This is not a show about a side or anything. Number one. So number two. So listen, I'm gonna break this down to you so easily, sister. Miss Taylor Watts. Let me write you down, cause I'm gonna show you how to roast a bitch, sister. Since you worry about who the fuck side the queen is on, the real queen is on. I'm gonna show you how to roast a bitch. Let me put you on a calendar. I don't got a docket. I got a calendar. Since you won't worry about what side. Check it. I've been a sipper and I've been speaking how you feel. It's no side. Well, how could you feel like I'm picking a side when I'm like, oh girl, I just played what's Khia did, and I'm playing with this girl saying. I don't give a damn about these people. No, I don't want. If you kick her out, I'm gonna kick you out. She needs to be up in here. If you kick her out, I'm gonna kick you out. I want her up in here. I want her to see. Ain't no sides. But just for that, I wouldn't go even do it. But let's play everything she said about Khia. Let's go into the next video she did.
So I'm presuming nobody's heard from Khia, not a tweet, not a lie. Something just ain't right. Not the roast queen. Come on now. I know she been gagging some orders lately. Don't tell me I done knocked the fight out of her. This wildebeest talked all that trash on her live talking talking about I gotta pay 10 racks to be on the docket. I had already warned that hoe and let her know I am the promotion. It seemed like every time I pull up car, motor mouth play Houdini. This is not the time to be lacing up your ASIC, Shimon. Your groupies got more fight than you with they super saver whole ass. But I'm too strategic for that. I'm not gonna let them distract me from my initial target, which is you, Mrs. Finch, which you're the Grinch that stole Christmas looking ass. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you making some new head wrapping out of your old used polyester shower curtain, out of your dusty hand-me-down bedspread linen. Then you used to be the frozen cup lady in Tampa. Well, hell, maybe you busy freezing Family Dollar juice in small styrofoam cups. Since you ain't making no royalties off your music, that's one way to hustle. And if your bumblebee looking ass try that your mama joke again, I'ma light your ass up. I'ma resurrect your mammy from the dead. Oaklawn Cemetery in Tampa, Florida gonna have a missing plot. I'ma snatch her soul from the heavens. Girl, I'm trying to keep these jokes on your funny looking features. Talking about somebody mama while you looking like Rocky and Bullwinkle. The very first televised commercial of the Geico lizard. The Who's in Whoville. The Skeletor from He-Man. Jim Carrey as Fire Marshal Bill. A cockroach being squashed for running around too damn much. Everybody leftovers in Tampa. Girl, I heard about that train being ran on you. Trey 6 Mafia and Mobb Deep. Oh, child. Or was it Trey 6 Mafia or Mobb Deep? But either way it goes, the train station was open that day. I see why you like to persecute people's vagina all the time. Because yours got extraordinary miles on it from a very early age. Cut up any shirts today, Khia, tablecloth, old towels, carpet, car covers. Honey, we know you'll wrap anything available on your head. And these idiots always coming to your defense like you're innocent and you're not out here judging people. Well, your judgment day has come early, Khia. You owe Ooey Jive, Taz, Tata, Jason, Jackio, and me an apology. Fuck Trina, she trying to get from beneath herself. Now back to your faucet foaming rabies mouth ass. Somebody was supposed to put you down and lay you to rest long time ago. You are an infected dog that's running around that needs to be tamed. Now slam your jabber down on that, you Wendy Williams knockoff. You love being an imitation like you try to be a replica of me. No one has forgotten that duplicated, unoriginated polo shirt you had on at your first video shoot with them little itty bitty dreads and that jockey was dead. That medium shirt looking like it belonged to one of your grandkids. We the people would like for you to stop shopping out the children's department and stop wearing linen sets, looking like a whole 1966 Jehovah's Witness every time you go live.
Oh, since I'm on Geisha side, let's play. There's another one. We're gonna do. Let's do it. Let's.
So on June 5th, Khia went to Twitter and called herself Roasted Trina. She called the saddest bitch hot dog next a Michelin man.
I wasn't gonna do this, but this is for you, Miss Taylor. This is for you, sisters. You just made me get on Geisha's side. I don't even know this woman. I don't know nothing about her. But you know what? I'm on her side now. We're gonna play all her Khia videos back to back. Let's go with it, sister. And if she's live, I'm gonna go look for. She's alive on Instagram. Wait, she's alive on Instagram? Where's she live at? On Instagram? She's not live on Instagram. She have a YouTube? What's that YouTube? If she's live right now, we're gonna go in and we're gonna look at it and see what's going on. But let's get into this.
So on June 5th, Khia went to Twitter and called herself Roasted Trina. She called the saddest bitch hot dog neck a Michelin man neck. Y'all still think this hoe can out roast me stealing my content. In 2019, Geisha entitled Trina Michelin Man neck. Hell, that's my photo and edit. How you roasting other motherfuckers and running away from the bitch you stealing content from?
There go that Michelin Man neck. You look like you swallow hot dog. Got your face orange, your neck brown. What is going on? I don't even want to talk about them chicklets in your mouth.
Dates do not lie, people. The only reason why Khia ain't coming for me because the bitch is scared. She does not want to go up against the teacher.
Okay, so she is live. There was a lie. She's live right now.
But she should.
So I don't know if it's gonna let me.
That hoe wanted to tip out on Billy Finch and mess with Lil Wayne. She did. I can't make that shit. I can't make that shit up. Guess you can't make that shit up. Yeah. Cause her husband Billy Finch wasn't digging her down right. That whole month to throw that pussy on Weezy. Weezy F baby. But Weezy F baby is color struck. He don't like dark skinned women. He like light skinned women. The only dark skinned chick he likes is his boy. He ain't into dog women. One time for that $19.99 drop, Eighth the Great just stepped in, no disrespect, but I was watching your mukbang video and I saw that booty in that sundress. I was like, damn, LOL, say I'm gay, you say I'm gay. What it say? You born healthy weight. I wish you cut hair because I wanna smoking, bitch. Khia and Trina, they smokers, okay? They got toxic in their body. That's why they look drawn up and their skin looks fluffy.
Okay, she ain't ready to say that. All right. She look. So listen. Now tell her sister. She from what? So look. She ain't ready. So look. Tell her sister. You know, ain't that serious? We just here. We just here. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This ain't got nothing to do with Sip Nation. We just reporting on what's being said and what's being told and how is it coming across our desk. The video about Geisha the video with Geisha Reed and Trina came across our desk through Some Like It Ho, who is Some Like It Hot Ho, which is a contributor to Sip Nation. It was posted on the page. People was commenting on the thing. They somebody in the comments said, well, listen, they should Khia and Geisha team up and go on Trina. I said, well, that can't happen because this is what happened across the desk. That brought in the fact of her video. I don't have a side. I don't have a care. I don't know these people. They don't know me. We just talk about what's going on in these people's world. We've said stuff about Khia. We know Khia. This is another viewpoint you may not have known about. Well, now you know about it thanks to Sip Nation because we goes and we find different little things that people be talking about in the world. I do not have a side or a dog in that fight or a care about it. Okay? This is what happened. You could cancel Khia, you could cancel Geisha, you could cancel both of them. I don't even care. Let's talk about our last story. Yesterday, I asked a question about how do we handle this is our last game, you know how I like to end on a good note. We talk about how so this is what it is. On to another topic. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel both of them. They both cancel. Okay? Okay, they both cancel. How you gonna eat it from head to toe? I don't know. That girl Reed. That was some Reeds now. That was some. She had some the frozen cup lady, the hair turbans. You gotta go get into it. I got into it. Okay, so listen. Yesterday, this is a recap show. We recapping stuff that already happened. This is not really, this is what it is. It's the Hot 99. This is the hot topic. We want to talk about with a little chuckle. So yesterday I asked, how do we talk with our children about what's going on in the world? And so shout out to Shot Divine from Chicago. Shout you out, sister. Thank you. I got an email from you, and you basically broke something down to me. I appreciate that. Shout out to you and your boys, and you keep raising them. And for Christina Lyons, I don't know if I want to say your name. We are so listen. Thank you, sister, for that. I did see what you was talking about. So definitely shout out to Shy Divine, sister. Appreciate you for coming through with that. That was some good stuff. You raised them boys and you raised them right, and I appreciate you. And so this is the thing that we came up with from the simplest as I could. Listen, they're saying there was a poll done that young black kids are looking at their parents' struggles and are enraged. And so the younger generation is fired up for change. And so with that being said, I think, and I refuse to tell anybody how to raise their children. You could do it however you feel that's the best way. You know your child. And if you don't know your child, get to know your child. That's the best advice I can give you. But a lot of these children and these parents, they have an open, honest communication with their children, and they're allowing their children to be a part of the change. And I thought that was a great thing. There were two kids, y'all might remember them from they used to be part of the coronavirus. Thankfully, they're not anymore. Um, Cian, and Dylan, and they have also been involved with, and I posted them on my page, and so I like to see that. So children, if they're of age and you can have an open, honest conversation with them and talk to them, and they want to be a part of the movement and be a part of change, it is a way to safely do it. Now, don't bring them out. I don't recommend you bringing um I don't recommend you just bringing your children out to a protest or anything like that. But if you could peacefully and safely find an outlet for them to speak or have an opinion, and allow them to have an opinion about it, whether they agree or disagree. Some of the children I know for a fact, my daughter has a lot of white friends. And so, some of them have different opinions about things, but have that open and honest conversation with them. And also, if they want to be a part of it, let them be a part of change or history. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it if you can find a way to do it, which is a peaceful and safe way to do that. And I think that's a good thing. I don't have because they want the change. They're seeing the struggles that we go through, and they want change. So for them, as like this woman is talking to her child, and these kids are being a part of it and going out and being a part of the stuff, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that if they could do that in a safe manner. Of course, educate them and let them know what's going on completely from head to toe and black, and let them know to be safe, and let them know, unfortunately, the world we live in right now today, if a policeman says stop, just stop. Yes, sir, no, sir, because we want them to come back safe. If they don't get in the way, peacefully. They're fired up, they're ready for change, and they're tired of seeing the struggle, and they've heard about it from us. So tell them not only impart the knowledge of what this is a lot of things too. And I'm not I'm not telling you how to raise children, but they recommended that people are saying that they come to me and told me a lot of us don't connect the dots for our kids. I'm older, and so I know with my mama, and I'm thankful to have my mama here with me, but she was around to hear about what my grandmother was saying more about civil rights and stuff like that. My mama was young when that was happening. And so to know that and to live through that and to have that knowledge, don't forget, if your mama, big mama and them not here no more, they're gone, don't forget to impart the knowledge of that to your kids. To say, okay, this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stop arguing in the comments. Me, Miss Taylor got our understanding. We good. Y'all good. They say my family never talked about it. I learned everything as an adult. Sister, but it's more than what the movies say. And so it's definitely a make your child come here, sit your ass down, and you're gonna listen and know what happened. Show them pictures of your grandparents and stuff like that, and let them know what was going on. Everything they're getting off the internet. But I think a part of it needs to say, look, turn the phone off, give me 10 minutes, and we need to talk about what's going on right now from our perspective. So how do I turn the comments off? I hate when y'all do that. I don't know how to do it on here. Settings, turn comments off. Can't do it right there. I would turn them off. I could stop myself from seeing them, but it's still on. All right. So with that being said, Sip Nation, I do appreciate y'all coming tonight. Don't forget to go to sipcosmetics.net and get y'all Sip Cosmetics that you need to get this beautiful chocolate mocha caramel macchiato skin frappuccino. You heard me? As well as, you heard me, bitchwesip.com if you need to get anywhere on Sip Nation. This has been the Hot 99 for 6ix9ine. I am actually going to go try to get a little 69 my damn self tonight. You hear me? I implore all y'all to do the same. I will see y'all tomorrow, same daggone time, same daggone channel right here. Over here at Sip Nation, where we have 9 new topics for us to discuss, to debate, to get all in the people business. You heard me? I definitely love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to Sip Nation. There y'all go. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all are the greatest, the greatest. Sip Nation. Y'all, I couldn't do this. I do this for y'all. I do this with y'all. I couldn't do this without y'all. I need y'all. I love y'all, and let's do it. Sip Nation. I love y'all. Good night. Good night, my beautiful people. Good night. Good night.